Welcome back to Little Piece I Haven't Farmed. This is one of the Shedwars 22 Northern Hemisphere video. I'm going to show you what we grow in our pots, and you can pretty much grow anything you want in pots. You're going to want to do your research on the plants, and that will determine how big of a pot you would need. And obviously there'll be some things that you probably don't want to grow in the pot because it could affect the plant, like trees and shrubs and stuff. It will dwarf the plant, and you may not get what you want out of those. So there could be some limitations, but you could pretty much grow any vegetables that you want. I don't know if you could see it from there or not. In this pot here, I've got horseradish. It overwintered and it's starting to come up, and that's one of the things I've got in the pot this year. Of course, it was in the pot last year too. Last year I grew some cherry tomatoes in a pot and it did quite well. I'll probably do that again this year. And I got some leftover broccoli and some cauliflower seedlings that I started, and I'm going to go ahead and put those in the pot. Okay, in these two buckets here, I'm going to plant some of my leftover broccolis and cauliflower. The other day I planted those already in my raised bed there behind me. There should be a video out on that. If not, I'll link it below. So I'm going to go ahead and plant my extra seedlings in here. And these are the seedlings that I started inside my greenhouse. Alright, there we go, all planted up. I'll get those watered in. There is quite a few of them in there, but that's okay. They can overhang the pot. So, you know, if you live in an apartment and all you got is a balcony, this is something you could easily do. Just grow your vegetables in a pot. Or, let me show you some other things I've got growing in the pot out here. The currant, and there's some kale overwintered in the pot. Right down here are some wild, well, I'm gonna call them wild, but some violets. It survived that hard freeze we had a few weeks ago, and there it is, blown away in the pot. Got oregano in a pot. Lemon balm in the pot. Of course, all this top needs to be cut off, but you can see it down below starting to come back. I got different variety of mint. I just need to cut the tops off. Okay. But you can see it's coming back up. Last year, this is where I had my cherry tomato growing in the pot, and you can see how big that got. Another good thing that you could plant in a pot is potatoes. I got some last year's red Pontiac potatoes I'm going to go ahead and put in the pot. I've already got some in the garden bed back there behind me. And I got a few extras. I got 4 extras, and I'm going to put these in this pot. Just dig down about 6 inches. Water that in about a week or 2 or so, they should be starting to emerge. One good thing about planting potatoes in the pot, it makes it pretty easy to harvest. You just dump them out. And this one over here, you know, I'm going to put some peas from M.I. Gardner. I've already built a little trellis that I used last year for it. I'll just put them in here, and the peas only get about 26 inches tall in this variety. So that's plenty tall enough for these to climb up on. But before I put that in there permanently, I'll go ahead and get these peas planted in there. And because birds like to eat my pea seeds, so I got a little screen here to put over top of them until they sprout, and then I'll remove the screen and then put my trellis in its place. I'm just going to plant them in a circle along the edge. About an inch down. You plant them about ½ inch to an inch apart. I like to have them in there a little thick. Alright, I'll water that in, and I got these ready to go.